Let me be honest with you. All right. Yo, look, while I've been off work, right, for like a month, I was off work and I spent every one of those nights legit, binge watching Shark Tank because, like, I'm, man, listen, I really do like Kevin O'Leary. Mr. Wonderful's awesome, right? Legit. Like, and you gotta respect entrepreneurs. You know what I'm saying? You gotta respect the hustle. And I love that shit. I do. You know what I mean? And when I saw this clip on CNBC, I was like, yo, look, man, legit, we got to watch this. You know what I mean? Like, yo, this is fucking amazing. And there's like 18 things that's desperately wrong with this clip and only one thing that's right, and it's Mr. Wonderful.
There's something that needs to be done based on what the events of the past couple of weeks, Secretary?
Absolutely. No question about it. First of all, the whole issue here is not simply about an individual company or an individual issue. It's about the honesty of the marketplace and the reliability of the marketplace and the danger a defective and dishonest marketplace has to our economy. We're at a time of contracting economy. Having this type of activity going on the way it is just unacceptable. There's no doubt, the one thing that everyone in this discussion can agree about it, there is no reality to these trades and these issues that we've been speaking about. They're not based on anything other than speculation. And clearly, when the market is engaging in that type of conduct, that is not good. I think it's a broader question, though. I think the whole issue of shorting has to be addressed. Whether shorting, whether it's by hedge funds or anybody, is in the best interest of the market. Clearly, shorting is going to go on, and we need to have shorting as a defense in the marketplace. But there should be some restrictions on shorting. Maybe it's on the uptick. There needs to be a review by the national regulator on shorting in the marketplace. Having said that, in the short run, no pun intended, it is extremely important, I think, to get control of the marketplace back again. I voiced my concern the other day.
So, all right, this here is the Secretary of Massachusetts, Secretary of something. I don't really know. The Secretary of that state. I have no clue, to be perfectly honest with you. I really don't know who the fuck this dude is. I know he's a wasp, and I fucking hate wasps. Like, so much I hate wasps. Like, so much. And he goes, we need to get control of the marketplace again. Let me explain something to you, all right? A free market literally means free, and free means to be without control. Right? Legit. And this is the fucking problem with these goddamn people. They think that they should just rule and run everything. And it's fucking retarded.
About the effect on unsophisticated investors. Obviously, some of those who think they're sophisticated took offense at that. I'm concerned about.
Well, yeah, you know what I'm saying? If I called you, you know what I'm saying, this uneducated pompous fuck, you know what I mean, you would feel some sort of kind of way about that. You know what I mean? Like if I talk down to you the way you talk down to us, which I am right now, you know what I mean? I'm trying to explain this to you the way I would explain it to my fucking kid. Is that like yo legitimately like you're talking down to human beings and they're full grown adults. And if you were in the same room with them and you fucking tried to scold them like that, one of them might punch you in the fucking face and nobody would fucking call the cops or nobody would give a shit or help you because you fucking deserve it.
About the marketplace, though, and I'm concerned about the spillover effect of all of this activity on other aspects of the market, ETFs, other aspects of the market, which weakens the overall situation. This is not a good time to be playing these games. The national regulator needs to get involved here and promptly. In addition to that, I think, as I suggested previously, if we did.
Why is that, son? Why does he need to get involved? Why? Because like, you're concerned for what? What the other aspects of the market, the fact that like when they took out these fucking hedge funds, they had to sell off like their shares of fucking Apple and Apple fell 1%. The fuck do you care? It'll be back up tomorrow or Monday anyway at this point. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, fucking, I hate these fucking wasps. This is like, yo, these here legitimately, I don't know if y'all remember I did that video right about how like, you know, Americans official religion, state religion is, you know what I'm saying, like the fucking the progressive wing in the Protestant church. These are the cocksuckers I'm talking about.
Didn't trade in these types of issue at all. This particular one I was speaking was GameStop for a period of time. I think that would have an effect. I'm not just talking about those who trade through Reddit or individual investors. I'm talking about people across the board. There needs to be a review of this entire conduct. This is extremely dangerous.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can't trade through Reddit. I just want to put that out there real quick. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I'm 99% sure Reddit is not a trading platform. You know what I mean? It's not a brokerage. So like you can't trade through Reddit.
For the marketplace and dangerous to our economy.
What do you think, Kevin?
I don't agree with any of that. The truth is the market has always been a
Get him.
speculative place. No, but I think you have to hear the other side of this, Bill, because at the end of the day, there's some very powerful forces in play here that are actually good. So let me take a shot at it. The definition of the market is speculation. When you buy and stay long a stock, you're speculating the profits you hope are going to come finally appear, and you take that risk.
Get him.
The best thing we could do for this market now is leave it alone and just shine the light of transparency on it. If you are short, let it be transparent. You now run a new risk that these effective social media vigilantes are going to come after you and squeeze you as a short. That's going to make a lot of hedge funds think a second time before they try and go short stocks, which I think is...
And that's the whole goddamn purpose. You're supposed to be fucking risk. You're not supposed to just be able to short out a fucking stock and destroy a goddamn business and crash its fucking price so it doesn't have the ability, you know what I'm saying, to operate legitimately. Like, yo, because that's what the fuck these companies were goddamn doing. Like, you know, and I understand, like, I'm not even a big fan of GameStop. Like, just to be real with you, I never really liked them. I thought they were pieces of shit, and I've almost fucking thrown 3 or 4 things at the fucking guys' faces. You know what I mean? Because, like, nigga, this is still in a wrapper. Like, yo, I'm trying to return it because, like, I don't fucking need it. Like, somebody else bought one, and now I don't need it. I need my $60 back. And they're like, oh, no, sir, we can only give you $5. Like, yo, fuck off. I'm going to beat the shit out you. Like, yo, let's keep going.
Is great. But here's the point that I think everybody is missing. 4 or 5 years ago, we had 100 million Americans with nothing set aside for their retirements. We still do. And that's because our educational system, including the one in Massachusetts where I had my kids and they grew up in, best schools in the world, I would argue.
Well, I'll be honest, the schools here are better, but, you know what I'm saying, like, yo, the point you're about to make is fucking great. You know what I'm saying? Legitimately.
Taught them nothing about investing. And then along comes a platform like Robinhood, and all of a sudden, kids in their 20s and 30s that would never get touched by Money Center Bank or an online broker because they're not a profitable account. They only have a few $100s to invest. Vlad and his team create this platform and now have millions of people learning about the ways of the market. And the market, even for sophisticated investors...
They're learning by losing, though. They're learning by losing.
That's how you learn, you fucking wasp fuck. Like, everybody learns by losing, all right? You don't learn how to fucking shoot a fucking basketball by making a shot every goddamn time. You learn by fucking up. That's part of life.
Every investor loses money, Bill.
They don't have to be fucking educated. They're getting their education right now. That's how this works. When you lose money, you get educated. And then you fucking figure it out. And you know what I'm saying? You learn how to goddamn do it. My first couple times I invested, I didn't make fucking money. Like, yo, but you need to keep fucking trying and figure it the fuck out. That's how this operates.
Every loser. Everyone learns from the market.
I don't think we...
So you're going to protect me from losing money? Are you kidding?
There is not a difference between investment and speculation. No matter what you're doing, you're speculating that fucking you're going to end up with a goddamn profit. Legitimately. You know what I'm saying? Because tomorrow, like, yo, a tornado could come and knock down their fucking factory and all of a sudden that fucking stock will drop to fucking nothing. You know what I mean? Like, yo, it's all speculation. Let's keep it all the way 100 here.
Speculation is definition of the market.
I don't kid.
Yeah, you look like you don't kid. You know what I'm saying? You're like the type of dude who has never had fun his entire fucking life. Like, yo, legitimately. Like, yo, you look like a type of guy who has never done a bump of coke off a fucking stripper's goddamn nipple and shit. I'll be honest, I haven't either because I don't do cocaine. But either way it goes, like, you have never had fun in your entire goddamn life. Like, you have never fucked outside of the missionary position.
The bottom line is when you put money in harm's way in the market, you risk it. That will always be the way after both you and I are gone. And the more regulation you put on it, the more you hurt it. Because some people to investing a millisecond is an investment, and others 10 years. And you shouldn't have the right to define it for them. Let the market do that. That's what the market does. If we want viable capital markets, you have to let the market be the market. Just shine transparency on it. Don't try and make rules that have all kinds of second consequences that you can't determine at this point.
There is no transparency.
Well, yeah, that's kind of the problem. You know what I'm saying? Is the fact that there isn't transparency about what happens inside of the actual market itself. That's why, like, a lot of these individuals are, you know, investing in Bitcoin and I mean, cryptocurrencies in general, because of the fact that it's a complete meritocracy and the markets will never shut down. There's no breaks. There's no nonsense. There's no garbage. There's no control on it. I mean, it's just whoever eats, eats. You know what I'm saying? The smart win and the dumb lose. It's that fucking simple.
There is no transparency here.
It's more transparent today.
In many aspects.
You can't say that what happened over the last 48 hours, the last 2 trading sessions, wasn't driven by transparency. We've never had millions of people at night talking to each other in social media saying, there's a hedge fund that's short. Let's go get them. You know, you want to stick it
Get them.
to the man. I have no problem with it.
Made. The problem is,
I think it's
in order to
fine.
have transparency, you have to have some certainty, and there is no certainty in any of this. There's wild speculation based on nothing. That is not an honest marketplace.
Who gives a shit if it's honest, right? Legitimately, like, yo, you're pissed off that your fucking friends got squeezed the fuck out. Like, legitimately, let motherfuckers lose their money. We all understand what's going to happen at the end of this. Like, yo, people are going to lose their fucking asses. But like, yo, real shit. Niggas is holding the line and crushing the shorts right now. And that's fucking beautiful. Like, yo, these motherfuckers were forced to pay up. It's that goddamn simple, right? Yo, and when they had to pay up, they lost their ass. It is what it is. Maybe next time you'll think twice before you try to go 140% fucking short in the goddamn fucking stock.
I'm sorry, but you're going to have to live with speculation. You're always going to have
speculation. I can live with based on
investment.
rationality. Rational speculation is one thing. Dishonesty.
How do you know?
Yo, look, legitimately. Yo, my man looked like he a Dragnet character and shit. Like, yo, he look like he about to put on a trench coat and go call his girl Friday and shit. Like, yo, the fuck is this goddamn nonsense? Like, Jesus fucking Christ, dude. Like, yo, where did these people fucking come from?
That GameStop executives aren't going to take advantage of this situation and build a brand and make a pivot, just like Netflix did when they were shipping out CDs in the mail. You don't know.
Because they've shown
you
no
have no
evidence.
idea. Either do I.
They haven't even raised any capital on it.
Like, yo, you know what I mean? Like, they got the weekend right now to fucking figure that shit out. You know what I mean? Like, legitimately, they've had 4 days to get together a new strategy. And I think they only got like 2 more days or like 1 more day until they actually have to do their fucking reporting. And, you know what I mean? Like, yo, they're talking about standing here, you know what I mean, creating a new capital raise and, you know what I mean, fucking, you know, diluting the shares a little bit, raising some fucking money and maybe investing in their business properly. And it just got taken over by a new CEO any fucking way. So, like, yo, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, yo, they are trying to do this and you need to shut the fuck up. You know what I mean? Like, real shit.
If they were going to be doing that, why wouldn't they be raising capital now to try to do that? They're not.
Yo, because the price has been massively fluctuated, you know what I mean, due to the fact that, like, motherfuckers have been shutting down the goddamn platforms and shit to try and fucking keep the goddamn hedge funds fucking solvent. Like, real talk.
Well, maybe they will. We don't know. That's the market. My whole point is if they can raise capital at these prices, they should.
Well, folks, you know what I'm saying? That's, you know what I mean, the whole video. Well, I wanted to bring this to you because I thought it was interesting. I figured you'd enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Yo, I'm Tom P's of Pnoid News. You know the deal. Hit the Discord link in the motherfucking description. Make sure you join us so you get notified of every video I drop on this channel. Make sure you hit that sub button. You know, yo, join the goddamn fam, son. Welcome to the Trash No State. Peace.